Peace Internet, it's me Vani. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a proper vlog instead of doing the lazy vlogs where I actually did do a lazy vlog earlier today. But here, we're chilling out at the parking lot, really close. Actually, check out this bench, by the way. Like, just a random bench in the middle of this parking lot, this like plaza section. There's a lot of businesses around, but what I like about this is that I can have a nice quiet spot to sit and chill, especially because I'm about to go right now mentally, like preparing myself to go in to do my first Japanese language learning class, and I'm very excited. I had a moment where I was like, do I still want to do this? To be honest, and I feel like we all feel that way when we are about to embark on something new or big or just, you know, maybe a little bit scary or different. I'm super unfamiliar with Japanese, and it's been a long time since I've been in a classroom with other people. But this is especially different because we all like signed up and paid money to do this, like outside of college. This is like a very specific crowd of people looking to get a specific result. So it's exciting. I'm just ready to get my foot in the door. We start class in 15 minutes, and they're also doing like an open house or something, so that's why I figured let me not show up early. And also, I'm a little bit of the antisocial, like, hey, I love people and all that. Like, I do, but I don't want to be like sitting there just like waiting for class to begin. Like, nah, I'd rather just show up when class is ready, do the class, and then go off, go off into the sunset. So that's what I'm gonna go do. But I also brought some Poland Spring water, and I got this from my job. My boss gave this to me as a notebook when I first, well, they said, go pick out a notebook, and that's what I did. I picked out this one. It happens to be a, like, sticker notebook, and I'm getting a call, don't know by who, but that's how you know I'm recording on my phone. Look, I was supposed to be recording my proper vlogs on my GoPro, but I need to get one more memory card. I'm using like the same memory card. I put it in my Switch. Yeah, so my boss told me just pick out any notebook and then you can use it to study, since I'm a lower level manager, we have to take notes, pay attention to the stuff that we're learning. And it's really cool because if you guys watched my previous lazy vlog, you know that I'm interested in starting my own clothing / apparel brand, and it's nice to work in a retail location. In no other sentence would I ever say it's nice to work in retail. But seriously, like, it actually is cool to see what it's like to actually be folding the shirts and to see what customers are actually buying and blah, blah, blah. Which designs are selling, which designs are stacking up in piles, like the That's So Raven shirts that are for sale at my store. Yeah, there's a lot of just That's So Raven shirts. So people are not, they probably were a fan of her. And hey, I was too, but I probably am not going to buy a shirt. Anyway, so yeah, I picked out a Harry Potter sticker notebook. I haven't touched any of the stickers, but maybe we'll find a purpose for these one day. But I brought a notebook, and pretty soon, honestly, this is not really necessary for the Japanese classes, I'm pretty sure. I am going to be ordering probably tomorrow or tonight after class, I think it's like Mina no Nihongo, or whatever it is, I'll put it on the screen. This is the book, that's the book that they want us to buy so we can use it for class. Like I said, I'm just excited to get started, so I'll catch you guys after class. I'm not going to be recording, not today or any day, in the classroom or making anyone else feel, like, awkward. It's not really my type of, like, vlog style. Now, I love having other people involved, and if they ever want to come out here and chat, and we'll set up the tripod, and I'll chat with, like, whoever my classmate is, that could be fun, but, like, walking in there with a camera, like, this isn't LA or whatever. But no, just out of respect, I don't want to put anybody on camera. Anyway, I will catch you guys after class. I'm so excited. It's so cool to even say that sentence. All right, guys, see you in a minute. Guys, I just had my first Japanese language learning lesson in a small classroom. I thought there was going to be like 6 people in that class. There was literally me and 2 other people. There was literally me and Carly and Tom, my 2 new classmates. That Carly is actually going to be going to Japan in December, and Tom, I don't know if he's been there before. I just want to chat more with him. I'm so excited. Guys, I just sat in class. You know, I got so much reading material. I'll show you really quick. But the feeling of like taking a Japanese class, meeting new people, socializing again, it feels good. It's such a it's such a buzz. Like I feel so good and excited and ready to learn more, and also like wow, the little practicing that I've done with Japanese and watching anime just goes to show that I don't really that I just don't know Japanese, guys. And I'm sitting there in the classroom with Yoko Sensei, and she's from Chiba Prefecture, south of Tokyo, and she's here teaching us here in upstate New York, and I'm sure she's looking at us like bright, happy faces that are just eager to learn, but my goodness. I don't even know what to say. My brain, I'm probably telling you a bunch of nonsense. Feels like I'm high or something, or I'm drunk. I don't know. I just feel very excited, very hyped. And all right, so let me show you really quick. Hold on. So I brought this notebook. It's literally completely unnecessary. When I was taking the notes, it seemed like I really should have been paying more attention to what Yoko Sensei was saying. But we have some homework, which is very exciting. Going to be doing very easy beginner homework. So excited. We have some materials. Oh my god. All right. Well, she did say it was a lot of paperwork, which it is. We have a calendar that just teaches you the days, month, that type of stuff, which is awesome. And just more practicing, introduction to kanji. We have writing for hiragana practice book. Very hyped. I'm so excited for this specifically. And then just more practice things. These are to practice stroke order for, this is katakana. Then we have a stroke order practice for hiragana. And then we just have more examples of, more, this is like the alphabet, right? So we have katakana and then hiragana. I just love this so much. It looks like a huge crazy mess on the table, but whatever, it's all good. And yeah, I mean, check this out. More writing, stroke order is what it's called. Like this is for the stroke order for hiragana. And I think there may also be more writing practice in there. Guys, this just became very real for me. Traveling to Japan has just become much more real. Yes, I have a giant pile of papers, but you guys get the point. I'm very excited. Hey, I am very Japanesed out, but still, let's keep this going. Tonight, I'm going to go to a grocery store or something like that, pick up probably some ramen. Yes, we learned today it's ramen, not ramen. So, ramen. Yes, I'm excited. So I might do something like that. I'll bring you guys along with me. Let's get some Japanese dinner. Let's do it. Ikuzo! Dinner time. Alright. I'm at a bit of a crossroads, guys. I don't know if I should go to Target, because we all love Target, or if I should just go to this Five Below here. I know they have weird snack-like food, Japanese stuff, but I don't know if it's too niche. Target or Five Below? Alright, so there's actually some fun ramen. I think I want to go with the spicy one. That's cool. Bang. Oh, probably music that I can't play on YouTube, but yeah. I think I just want to go with something spicy. Ooh, hot ones? Sweet chili? Ooh, I think we're gonna go with that. I'm kind of sugared out right now, but otherwise I'd probably go with something like, Pretz? Nah, I think I'm good with this. Tadaima! I'm back home. I'm so excited, guys. Like I said, can't believe I started learning Japanese officially, even though the only thing I really learned was Tadaima. But yes, I love this so much. Okay, so we are back home. You guys saw we were in Five Below, and I picked up, I don't know if Japan would really say this is in line with what they would do, but we have hot ones, sweet chili ramen soup, so very hot. You can see the steam maybe coming off of that. It's very hot. I have some chopsticks that were in the drawer in the kitchen, so I just decided I would steal them for my own purposes. I don't know if these are the ones that you break or that you leave like this, but I'm just gonna break them. I think they're the ones that you don't break though. Oh gosh. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so we have the chopsticks for the ramen, for the ramen. It's going to be very spicy, and I have something cold to drink along with it. No, it's not a biru. It is. I don't think this is exactly Japanese. This is supposed to be a Japanese-inspired um, dinner, and yet neither of these really, I think, are exactly Japanese. On the front of this popping boba says Taiwan, like a Taiwan classic, but still in the spirit of, I guess, Asian culture. Very, just getting a thumbnail there. Very excited to just have a nice meal, honestly. I think I've had this brand before, and I think I've had the taro flavor, but mixed berry hibiscus tea, that sounds very delicious. So, still cold, very hot. Itadakimasu. I'm like afraid of getting it. Oh, that just burned my nose freaking. Oh my gosh. All right. Whew. By the way, I'm upstairs in my bedroom. It's got to be at least 70 degrees in my bedroom. Like, it is warm, so hot ramen with a hot bedroom, not the best combo. By the way, if you guys ever go to Five Below and you pick up the Hot Ones sweet chili, or whatever the Asia brand, it came with 3 different packets. I'm not used to that. You guys probably know, like, the classic. A lot of these like ramen cups, they won't have packets. Everything will be mixed in already. But the packet thing I think is cool because you can customize it. I just unload all 3 and just dump them all in there. I should have showed you guys maybe next time. But yeah, actually, you know what? The flavor is pretty good. Okay. I really, really like that. All right, let's move on to the boba. Let's popping boba drink. Pokas? Maybe Pokas is the brand. It's mixed berry hibiscus tea. Very cool. All right, let's try it. Ooh. Okay. So I've had taro, like Taro. I've had the taro flavor boba when I've gone into like a restaurant or whatever. Can't remember the name of the restaurant I went to here in upstate New York, but I went to one and I was like, let me just get a boba. The taro flavor. It was very tasty. It was really good. And I went with lychee boba, like the little balls in the bottom. It was really a good combo. This right here, though, the flavor is really, really good. Honestly, to have this over ice would probably be like perfect. Wow, I'm just having some great flavors going on, like the sweet and spiciness of the ramen, and then the very sweet and yet smoothness of the hibiscus tea. I'm happy right now. Whenever I slurp, that spiciness going right into the back of my throat. Not the best. I will say, as you guys can clearly see, right, I am eating in my bedroom. Not really something not really something I grew up doing. Well, that's not fair. Often, when my family was together, we basically ate at the table together. That's just what we did. And a lot of American families will do that, you know. But once the family kind of split up, and yeah, just things became more individualized, I guess, as far as like dinner. We still kind of ate, you know, around the table and stuff. But then people got older, people moved away. You know, my older brothers, they moved out and stuff. So it is a little bit strange to see somebody eating in their room on camera, but it just is what it is. Like, this is the raw, real version of me and my life, and I just want to share a genuine experience with you guys. So, well, this has been quite the day. I waited most of the day to do an evening class. I wasn't really nervous or anything. I was for most of the day, I was just waiting for the class to start. I was recording YouTube videos you guys may have already seen. I was wearing the same stuff in the lazy vlog I posted earlier today. So I didn't really feel the nervousness kick in until I was out in the parking lot right next to the language school. That's when I'm like, oh God, okay, I signed up to learn Japanese. Oh God, like it started to really boil in my brain. But then, when I walked into the classroom and realized that there was only one other person in the classroom, and then a few minutes later, like a minute later, the third student walked in, that's when I realized, like, I don't have to be nervous. I mean, I can just be myself, and there's no performative, like I gotta act a certain way and put on a show. I don't have to I just have to come in and learn. And my classmates, they are cool. They are very much interested in learning, Japanese and also traveling to Japan. One of them, like I mentioned earlier, is already going to Japan in a couple of months. So, well, at the end of the year, which is so exciting and so crazy. And my Japanese language skills are zero, literally. So I'm just not ready for that. But before we end this video, I want to show you guys really quick. Over here, I have the homework and all of the practice, study aids. I have my 2 sheets of homework, which are not front and back, by the way. They are only front. And my teacher emailed videos. Oh, I might do a different... Hold on. I might do, like... I think I want to do, like, a different thumbnail. Okay, I might do this for a thumbnail, like... Okay, I think sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so, right. So the homework, she actually emailed us links to videos that we're supposed to watch and then answer these questions and fill them out and all that. I haven't even looked at them because I don't want any of that in my brain. Tomorrow, I'm going to jump on the computer. It's my day off. I'm going to dedicate tomorrow to doing my Japanese homework. I'm very excited about this, guys. I just keep repeating the same thing because I genuinely am hyped to be actually learning Japanese in a real, like, classroom setting. I'm hyped. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you subscribe. I hope you subscribe so you can follow along, not only with my journey with learning Japanese, but just with more with my life. There's more stuff going on in my life than just taking a class once a week. And I plan on bringing you guys along with me throughout the entire journey. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are here because of Japanese, there will be more Japanese content coming up in the future. And if you're here just to see Vani and hear more about, my life, well, hey, my hat's off to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.